How does this lease disputes begin? They usually begin, very common is misrent payment. That is very common. You have a succession of missed payments that take place, and then the lease turns into a default. That seems to be a very common occurrence, and it might be the business has shorter cash flow. Uh, a lot of different factors that can go into why a tenant misses a payment. But usually sales are low and some expenses went higher. And next to payroll, lease probably will be, in a small business context, one of the highest expenses, depending what type of business you're in. So if there are rent payments, uh, usually 1 month is not going to really, get you into a into a eviction situation. But if you start missing two or three, yes, it probably you'll end up in an eviction situation. Uh, so the first thing is that if you anticipate having a missed payment for whatever reason, it's called the landlord beforehand and let the landlord know to see if any type of accommodation that can be made. And in most cases, landlords are reasonable and say, yeah, okay, they'll give you an accommodation. But if it continues to happen, then they do have an obligation to protect that property and have somebody there that is paying the rent. So understanding what happens when you miss the rent payment is significant.